Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Thelma right here. Everybody say hi, Thelma. Isn't she cute kitty? She doesn't want to be held. I wanted to come on here today to tell you something. I lost my cool today. No matter how much work you can do on yourself, it still can happen sometimes. And what happened was that we had a meeting today at the school for our musical that we're doing this summer. And I get there, and there are some workers in our building and our space. And it for me immediately sets off alarms because we've been in this space for 3 years. Luckily, we're moving. Yay. But I've asked over and over again to let me know when they're going to be there. The first time somebody came in, the building manager and stuff came in, they were working on carpet and during lesson time. So I do not feel safe or comfortable having anybody that's not our students and not our teachers and not affiliated with our school just going in without letting me know. To me, it seems like such a simple solution to just text me to let me know, and then I could come, or whoever could be there. We've had hacking, we've had issues, we have vandalism, we've had people steal stuff. It just brings peace of mind, and it gives us a little bit more feeling of like we are in control, of our own space. Well, we come in and there are people working inside the school, and the building manager comes up, and I said, "Can we please go talk about this in the hallway?" And so we go out there, and it's like, please, I've asked over and over again, please, can you text me? Can you let me know when people will be there? Because for all I know, they're using machinery or tools or anything that could be unsafe for students that just to be around. And he said no. He said he was not required to do that, that he could go in whenever he wants. Proceeds to call me, and you can hear Thelma. She likes to talk out there if you can hear her meowing. He says that he's not required to, and he will not do that. And he calls me a bad word. Um, by the way, this is the second time that's happened, and the first time was in front of others, and nothing happened then. And I lost my cool. I lost my cool. I get into a place where I'm a mama bear and I want to protect my students and not have anything happen and protect the school. And so I didn't like how I was acting. I was very defensive, and he was loud and yelling and saying horrible things. And I should have, had I had my sages ready to go and my saboteurs not in the way, I would have walked away, because there was no getting through to this guy. This guy was going to do whatever he wanted to do. And so I guess the only way that I can ever, do anything is by going to court. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you do, because it doesn't seem like his employers are the people who own the building care that much that this stuff is going on and has been going on since I've been here. And it just brings me back to, I have no control over anyone else. He seems very unhappy, and that those things will happen. If you're unhappy, you will lash out at people, and you will take things personally, and you will try to hurt them. But I'm disappointed in how I behaved, because I got heated, and I know better. I'm I have been working on that and being reactive, and you guys know I've told you guys all the classes and stuff that I am. And so I mean, even the parents that were there, those poor parents and the students that were there, I think they were scared for me, but also I think they, if I were in their shoes, I imagine I would have been a little like, what is going on? It was just not the time or place. And I was shaking and crying, and it was it was wild. And I say this stuff to you, I'm being very honest with you right now because there's a lesson in this, and that is that I had a lot of opportunities to not engage with this because we're moving in 2 months anyway, so we won't have to deal with this anymore. So why did I even say anything? They've already proven this building manager has already proven that he is not willing to work with people. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about being professional. He doesn't care about trying to connect or to understand why, as a school, as a music school where students are coming in and out, children are coming in and out all the time. Not, and he was saying something about that, like he could do anything before 3 p.m., which is not true. We haven't rented our space for half of a day every day. We have the space the entire time. And that means we might have meetings, we might have things that are earlier, we might have students. We have students that come in earlier. So I'm not sure where he got that. But I know one for a fact, one thing that has happened over and over again is I keep asking to please contact me first. And that is the one thing that doesn't happen, that keeps not happening. And so I have to, as the adult, as the mature person who has gone through a lot of, who's done a lot of work, I had to be the one to go, okay, this person is not going to work with you. This person is not going to, they're not going to do, they're not going to do the one thing that I'm asking them to do. So what do I do in that situation? I should have walked away. I should never have even brought it. I should have just said, oh, okay, there are workers in our school. We'll go somewhere else. We'll go in a room, because it felt very unsafe. I thought that this person was going to probably hit me, and I become mama bear. And I just, it's just really sad. And so it I feel so bad for those students and those parents who had to sit there, because that was not the me that I want to be in front. I mean, that is just not, it's just not. And it's just a lesson for us all. We all can get heated no matter how much work we do, no matter no matter how much we try. It sometimes might rear its ugly head. And that some people call that our shadow self. Some people call that our saboteur. Some people call that just being angry or being out of control or being reactive. I don't believe that that is me. I don't believe that anybody, when they act like that, that's not them. That is their defenses. That is not them. They are trying to defend themselves. It's a historical thing, whatever it is. And I happen to believe that this person that I was talking to today is very, very unhappy. And I just wish that all of the happiness in the world, because hurt people. And yeah, it's a lesson for us all, because if you're sitting here wondering when you see these videos, if you're watching them at all, and you're thinking, wow, who does this woman think she is, getting on here and preaching to me or saying anything? I want you to know I am saying a message, but I'm saying it to myself. I am not uh, anywhere near perfect. And I wish that more leaders, more people, and we're all leaders in our own lives. We all leaders of various things, that more people would be willing to say, hey, I messed up and I apologize and I'm going to do this and this. And so for me, I'm going to say this. I apologize. I let my anger get the best of me today. I let Mama Bear take over when I could have simply just not even engaged it at all, and just not wasted the time that we could have been doing something positive and create. Instead, I allowed myself to get into this. Um, and I just wish that more people would be willing to say that they were sorry, that they messed up, because we will in life mess up. It is inevitable. And Some might say that that's a negative view. I think that is realistic because we're human and humans make mistakes and we say things we don't mean and we hurt people and we hurt people when we don't mean to. Sometimes we do mean to. And the good news about all this is that we can go forward and do differently. This has been a lesson for me today. Going forward, we're in this space for 2 more months. No matter how much I might think that this person is gonna make my life pretty hard and make the school pretty hard for the next 2 months, I'm gonna go on and not engage anymore with this, with any of that. We are moving on to a better place where the owner appreciates us. I told you guys the owner was a Broadway dancer and singer. I'm so excited for that energy, not the negative, we don't want you here energy, not the negative, I don't want to do what you're asking me to do because it's you asking, but the person who wants to collaborate and looking towards the people, the helpers, the givers, the people that want to help. It was not a good look for me today. It was not a good look. And I lost my cool. I'm sorry. I'm going to do better. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.